That's it, man. It's game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now?
Xbox. I don't know what you think you're doing. You got a brand new CEO and you've just released these brand new price increase for your consoles for the third time in this generation, which is uncharted waters.
In the quiet words of the Virgin Mary, come again.
Uncharted waters. I have said this multiple times in this generation when it comes to PlayStation, Xbox and Nintendo. I think we've had the worst generation when it comes to quality of games, especially exclusive IP tied to these consoles, and the prices of these consoles just inflating. Now obviously there is reasons for this, AI data centers. If you know, then you know. If you don't know, now you know. But the point is that I think that the fact that these greedy these greedy corporations seem to think that they can offload the cost onto us. And we're just meant to pay it, and we're meant to just pull the money out of our a-hole.
Pause.
Pause? Pause what?
You said something gay.
And just be like, oh, it's okay. Keep on increasing the prices. We can afford it. Like for the everyday average going person, gamer, consumer, fan, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't made out of money. You know what I'm saying? We ain't rich. We ain't well off. Some of us are in better situation than others. Technically, I can afford it. Would I pay it? Hell no. But it's just wild to me that the fact that these corporations thinks that it's okay to keep on trying to offload it to us.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
So let's get into the tweets and articles, and we're gonna hear and see why go on with Xbox, because clearly they're losing their mind. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what's going on. This new CEO, she's bugging out, man.
Emotional, damn it!
Basically, let's go to the Xbox Wire and see why go on. Effective August 1st, 2026, the prices of Xbox consoles will increase by $100 for the 512GB model and $150 for the 1TB models. Console storage and memory prices have increased by more than 2/5, and we expect another doubling by the fall of 2027. Programs to make Xbox console more affordable. So that's wild. So obviously I've highlighted certain points in the article because it's very important that we go over these points. So the first point I'm gonna go over is obviously they're gonna be sunsetting the 2TB versions. So for those that actually want to get into the Xbox ecosystem and get Xbox console, get it now before the price increase, because after the 1st of August, you will not be able to get it anymore. And the thing that's wild about it is that this tells you a lot. This tells you that they can't even get the components to even keep on producing the 2TB model, because the prices of the hardware, the prices of the SSD, the prices of the RAM, everything has just gone up in price because of AI data centers. This is getting so crazy that they can't even mass produce the console. Now let's be real here. As a gamer that someone knows something about gaming, like, we've always known that Xbox, PlayStation and Nintendo have always sold their consoles at a loss, but they've always made it back with games and services. That's how they was able to make it back. This generation, they can't do that. Hence why we're seeing these crazy price increases for their hardware and their games. Like, this is wild to me. So I don't know, man. Listen, if you're not gonna get it before the August the 1st or before, like, the fall of next year, 2027, then you might need to go look on the second-hand market if you really want to get the 2TB Xbox console, because it's looking real peak right about now. The second part of the article that I highlighted that I felt that was very important is the fact that they mentioned that the prices have increased more than 2/5, and they are expecting a doubling by the fall of 2027.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
That's why I just said do it by the fall of 2027 if you're looking to buy a console, because these prices are looking wild. They're looking wild. You know what I'm saying? So God knows how much these consoles are going to be when it comes to next generation, because if we're looking at Valve just releasing their Steam machine at £1,000 upwards in price, starting when they're just as powerful as the base PlayStation 5, give or take. Listen, I fear to see the prices that they're going to come out with next generation, because this doesn't seem to be getting any better. It seems to be getting worse and worse and worse, and to be some dark times for us gamers.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. The fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Oh no. And the last thing I wanted to mention as well, which I kind of think is a little bit like annoying and insulting, the fact that programs to make Xbox consoles more accessible. So I don't know if you're aware of this, but you know, they mentioned in the past that, you know, they're thinking, and PlayStation done the same thing as well, that they're actually thinking about having you have a subscription to, like, you know, pay for your console, or you can just like basically, you know, buy it but just pay off for it, like pay installments, because even Dave acknowledged that it's getting crazy. And maybe this is them trying to remedy the future, especially when it comes to next generation of these consoles. Because I tell you something now, yeah, if Valve Steam Machine is £1,000 upwards right now in 2026, we're looking at like maybe 2027, maybe early 2028 for the next generation. What are we looking at, like $1.5 grand for like the PlayStation 6 or something, or the new Xbox console? Because Xbox are saying that they want to still be in the console race, the console market. You know what I'm saying? The new CEO came out and said that. So
did IQs just drop sharply while I was away? So
we have another article to look at by VGC. Microsoft is raising the price of Xbox consoles by $100 to $150. The cheapest Xbox Series X console will retail from $750 from August 1st. That is wild. That is wild. But we already knew that. But what we don't know is how much it's going to be with the increase. Let's go over the numbers. So if you're looking to get the Series X 1TB disk drive version, it is going to be $800. A $150 increase. If you're looking at the Series X 1TB digital version, you're looking at $750 with a $150 increase. That is wild. If you are looking at a Series X 2TB Galaxy Black, well, it's going to be discontinued, but hasn't been discontinued yet. So they haven't really like stated the price for that. And if we're looking at the Xbox Series S 512 gig version, we are looking at a $500 with a $100 increase. And if we're looking at a Series X 1TB version, we are looking at $600 with an increase of $150.
In the quiet words of the Virgin Mary, come again.
Xbox, you are fucking up. You are taking the fucking piss. And I said this before in my previous videos. The way Xbox is carrying on, it's like they're an English man, barefooted on the street, drunk, waved out of his head, walking around barefooted, pissing on the fucking pavement, pissing on the wall, pissing all over the place, but the place they should be pissing, which is in a toilet, in their own house.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Like, this is unacceptable. This is just some fuckeries, you know what I'm saying? And this is not consumer friendly. This isn't gamer friendly, you know what I'm saying? Like, just when we got the new CEO that's come in and she's talking about, oh, she's reducing the price for Xbox Game Pass, only to make so many devs unemployed, sacking bare people across the boards, shutting down studios, then you want to increase the hardware, the console, for the third time this generation.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
These are uncharted times, uncharted waters, you know what I'm saying? Clearly by a captain that does not know what she's doing. Like, she's gonna like sail the ship into the hurricane or the typhoon, and it's gonna just like smash into smithereens, and they're gonna sink and drown and die. This is what's gonna happen to Xbox. This is wild, you know what I'm saying? We had Phil Spencer, you know what I'm saying? There was a mutiny on the ship. He had to walk the plank. You know what I mean? My man's floating in the deepest part of the seas, nowhere to be seen. Then you got this new CEO, this new captain, and she's doing a mazzoline. Like, she comes in, she looks good, you know what I'm saying? She's talking the right type of talk that us gamers and us consumers want to hear. Then, like I said, she does a 360, no pun intended, and does, I mean, starts doing the mazzoline. And now we've got a third price increase for the console. Now, listen, I don't have Xbox here. I don't game on Xbox anymore. The last Xbox console I played on and gamed on and loved, by the way, was the Xbox 360. And after that, we all know Wagwan, you know what I'm saying? And that's that for me when it comes to Xbox. But the reason why, yeah, this is important, like, to me, and I think it should be important to you as a gamer and consumer, because we need Xbox around so to keep PlayStation and Nintendo competitive, to keep them on their toes, to keep them honest. But clearly what's going on is affecting all of them. And also, like, this makes me think to myself here that this is happening in America, yeah, this is going to happen in Europe, this is going to happen over here in the UK, you know what I'm saying? It's just going to happen. They're not going to make price increases over in the States and not over here. It's going to happen everywhere. It's going to affect everybody around the world, you know what I'm saying? And also, because I think PlayStation's like only had 2 price increases, if I'm not mistaken. What, so are we getting another one from PlayStation? I'm assuming we're going to. And from the article that we just read, from the Xbox Wire, whatever it's called, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fall of 2027, it's going to be even more peak. So I don't know, like, what this console generation landscape is going to end up looking like. And I'm blind to what's going to happen in the future, next generation. These are frightening times. These are peak frightening times, you know what I'm saying? And like always, I'm going to say this, vote with your wallet, you know what I'm saying? If you can afford it, don't do it. Like, just think of it this way, yeah. I bought my PlayStation 5 here when it first came out for, I think it was like £450. It's nearly doubled in price since then.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
And by the end of this generation, are we looking at like £1,000 for the base console, the base PlayStation 5 that I bought?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Or the base console or Xbox that you bought?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Like, this is wild. This is wild, you know what I'm saying? So look, I will say this here. Secondhand market is a place that you need to look. Whether it's Vinted, whether it's eBay, whether it's Amazon maybe, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's Gumtree, whether it's Facebook Marketplace, whether it's Computer Exchange, CX, whatever secondhand outlet that you can find here, that might be the place to look. But even then, you know what I'm saying? Places like CX, you know what I'm saying? Places like eBay, you know what I'm saying? Places like Amazon, they're going to be heavily influenced by the price hikes, because if they're seeing that like outlets and retailers are increasing the prices, because obviously, you know, Xbox has told them we've got to increase the prices because we can't like keep on mass producing them, so therefore we need to get some money back or whatever, then that means that these second-hand outlets are going to see see the landscape and increase the prices themselves. So listen, it's looking real peak, real dark out here in these gaming streets. That's all I got to say. And like I said, we need these companies, these corporations, to keep each other honest to a certain degree. But the only thing is that like what one does kind of affects the other, especially these days in this climate. So we could be looking at a crazy situation, like I mentioned before. But look, even Nintendo Switch 2 looking at £450, but it's cheap now, or cheaper now than what Xbox consoles and PlayStation consoles are, which benefits Nintendo. But for how long? You know what I'm saying? Because you can only assume that they're gonna go up in prices as well. Everything's just gonna go up. So I don't know, I've said this before, it seems like that, like, you know, console gaming's starting to become this elitist hobby that only like the upper middle class to rich people will be able to afford, and us poor people, us peasants, us commoners, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have to get payment plans to buy our consoles, or we're gonna have to lease or rent our console.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
You know what I'm saying? Like these streaming services, because we won't be able to afford to spend £1,000 upwards on these consoles that are going to become now next generation. Forget about what's going on now, but next generation looking real peak. So I don't know, man. I had to talk about this because this affects the gaming industry as a whole. This affects Nintendo. This affects PlayStation. This affected Valve, because originally I think Valve was originally looking to release the console in between £700-800, which is what it probably should have been, but they didn't. £1,000 upwards, you know what I'm saying? And obviously Xbox are doing what they're doing. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you either own a console and bought it years ago for the original price or for a cheaper price, or you gotta go through this bullshit now. And I don't know how they're gonna get new gamers involved to buy into their hardware in the ecosystem when these prices, I don't know, but I don't know, maybe GTA 6 people just won't give a fuck and they'll just spend like, God knows, like £800, £700, £1,000 on a console just to play GTA 6. I don't know, man. You know, especially when GTA 6 is gonna be £80 to £100, or basically £100 if you want the real full unlocked version. I don't know, man. But listen, I just thought I'd talk about this because it's important, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me know in the comment section down below what you think or feel in regards to Xbox price increase for the third time this generation. Is it good? Is it bad? Does this make you worry for the future of gaming in this generation and the future of the next gen? Let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, dark times, my G's, dark times. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you like this video or any of my content. You can also hit me up on the social, Twitter, Instagram or Twitch. Jay's Gamepad across the board. You ain't got to type, tap, press anything else but that. And also, if you want to find me or hit me up on PlayStation, my gaming name is MrGhostProtocol. So I guess I will see you and speak to you real soon.